So this theme resonates deeply with the challenges and opportunities of our industry, as we all know. And we, as an organization, are trying to navigate and initiate discussions around this topic. So throughout this event, we will explore few critical topics such as the role of technology in advancing sustainable practices. I mean, when we all hear the word sustainability, we feel it's a jargon because everybody all across the world has been using this left, right, and center. But we as an organization would try our best to align and propagate meaningful pointers around this. The second thing that we would like to talk about is the strategies to balance economic growth with environmental responsibilities. We will also try to showcase case studies of successful sustainability transitions within the mining sector. And lastly, but not the least, we will also hit upon some key regulatory frameworks and their impact on safety and sustainability. So again, I would like to highlight that covering the theme of this event, we can see that these are topics that are being widely discussed across this world, but we as an organization have tried our best to put together a panel which have been dedicatedly working across these themes so that we get some meaningful insights around this theme. So that was about the theme. This was about CLI 2024. Now let's talk about WIM India. I think this is our second event, and I see some familiar faces. I see some new faces as well. Most of you might not be aware about WIM India, what we are as an organization, what we plan to do, what our vision is. So Women in Mining India is part of a global network that spans across 6 continents, and we are a network of 500 globally inspirational women who are somehow related to the mining and metal space across the world. This network, so the vision of WIM India is to empower Indian women to lead meaningful change in our industry, and we plan to do so by promoting employment, retention, participation, and upward mobility of women, specifically in the Indian mining industry. And this we will try to do by creating a progressive impact. Through active networking, mentorship, and collaboration with corporates, associates, and institutes in leading industrial giants, we will try to achieve this vision. Our key motto is meet, mentor, and create a mark. So this was about WIM India. Now, we would like to specially talk about our guest of honor. We're very excited to welcome our esteemed guest of honor, Michelle Manouk, CEO of Future Coal. Her expertise and leadership in sustainable coal practices are instrumental as we discuss how to build a future where coal can coexist with a vision for a greener world. I know it's a very debated topic right now, but I think Michelle is very passionate about it, and she'll make sure that we really get some nice pointers about it. Sorry. We have an incredible lineup of panelists, each bringing vast expertise in mining, sustainability, technology, and corporate governance. Their insights will guide us through the most pressing issues and opportunities shaping our industry today and in the future. So, we'll be slowly starting towards our session, and we'll be introducing our panelists. But before that, we would like to introduce some key industry veterans which are present in the audience today. Mr. U. Kumar, sir, former CMD, NCL and SECL ICF, we welcome you. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Alok Parthi, IS, former Secretary Coal ICF. Thank you so much, sir, for coming again. You were there in the last event to support us, and you're there this time. Thank you so much. Mr. N. Gautam, Secretary General, CPA, and former advisor, Ministry of Coal. Thank you so much, sir. I see you were there in the last event as well. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so we as an organization are in a very primal phase. It's just been 2 to 3 years. We are laying down our foundation. We are laying down very stepping stones. We are trying to give a structure to our organization. We are trying to lay down our charter. We are trying to make the industry aware about what we plan to do because we are in a very primal phase. This event wouldn't have been possible without the support of our sponsors. So for this event, our key sponsor is Komatsu Mining. A big round of applause for Komatsu Mining. Apologies. So Komatsu Mining, the leader in Indian underground coal mining through its Joy brand, is the key sponsor for Women in Mining India CLI 2024. They are recognized for their continuous innovation in enhancing safety, productivity, and sustainability. Komatsu's commitment to operational excellence and environmental stewardship has solidified them as a trusted industry partner. To be very honest, the sponsors we have tried to gather this year, they're well known in the industry. And we've tried our best to interact and gain support of the key industry leaders. Now let me talk about our networking partner, Mineline Private Limited. So Mineline has been a key supporter and promoter of WIM India since its inception. Mineline Limited, yeah, a big round of applause for Mineline Limited. Mineline Limited is the networking sponsor for CLI 2024, known for manufacturing top quality flame-proof and non-flame-proof electrical equipment. They've been a leader in advancing global mining operations. Special appreciation goes to Managing Director Mineline, Nandini ma'am, for her ongoing support to WIM India and for this event as well. Now we talk about our knowledge partners, A&B Global Mining and Master Drilling Group Limited. A&B Global Mining and Master Drilling have joined us for the first time as knowledge partners. A&B Global Mining provides end-to-end consulting services, optimizing mining operations through innovative approaches. Master Drilling is a leader in advanced drilling solutions, focusing on safety, innovation, and sustainability. A big round of applause to our knowledge partners as well. So before we invite Michelle to do a small introduction, I would like to thank everybody in the audience for cooperating and turning up. Michelle, please. So we have with us Michelle Manouk. Michelle Manouk has served as the Chief Executive in Future Coal, formerly known as the World Coal Association. We are very well aware of World Coal Association since July 2019. She brings over 25 years of extensive experience in senior roles within energy, oil and gas, and mining industries across developed and developing markets. Previously, she held the position of Head of Strategy, Government and Communications for Europe, Asia, and Africa at the multinational company called Orica. Michelle's career includes notable non-executive director roles in the energy and healthcare sectors, along with early contributions in policy and public affairs for the government of Western Australia. Recently had a chat with Michelle and exciting ideas for Future Coal regarding how she wants to shape up this organization and the kind of topics she wants to ruffle. So here we have Michelle, please.
Thank you. I had to have a little giggle when you called me the chief executor. I thought, was that an executor or executor? I wasn't sure. It was very scary. But I feel so grateful, actually, and honored to be here again. It's so wonderful to see so many men and women at a Women in Mining event in India, and it's absolutely my privilege and pleasure to be here. I want to also acknowledge my member company, Komatsu, I mean, it's fantastic. Everywhere I go, you're leading around the world, and this is just one of the events that is just so important. And I couldn't agree with you more about how sustainability, the word sustainability, has become so jargon like. And I think one of the things that really helps me is actually to break that in two: sustain and ability. And there's something very powerful about those two words, sustain and ability. And I think that's quite important for us to actually focus on that, because it gives us so much opportunity and ammunition, actually, to really forge the path that we want for the future. I reflect on your theme as well, where we talk about a greener future. And I think for many people who have heard me speak over the years, you'll know that I really don't lean into many of these phrases that have come out, like green or just transition. There's lots of phrases that are put on us, I think now, that have taken on meanings of their own. But for me, the future has to be just good and better, because that's the role of safety. That's a role to sustain, to be better able to do the things that we do as professionals, but not just as professionals, for our communities, for the people that work for us. All of these things are quite important. And I really love this theme and thematic, but I'd also encourage you to also find your own jargon and find it for your own country. And I've just come fresh off the boat from Colombia, a Women in Mining event, where they talked really about diversity. And it was a far-reaching discussion, actually, because it was not just about being women and being women in different cultures where we're experiencing different things, but it was actually about diversity of thought and diversity of approach. And I think we know that both women and men bring all of that, but we all must be in that room together to really push forward some of this ambition. So I'm not going to speak too much about everything we're doing because I have to give a speech tomorrow, so I'm encouraging you to come and see that. And I'm not sure that my good friends and colleagues and my mentors at the ICF would be grateful if I did my whole speech here today, so I must keep something for tomorrow's speech. But I thought I might just actually share with you part of the vision, which is something that we have for sustain, a sustainable coal stewardship model. And I'm not sure if my colleague Shai, have we got yet? Q slide. So just in terms of what we're trying to achieve in terms of that transition, I'd also suggest that really let's stop talking actually about transition. Let's talk about addition or getting better or enhancement. And really for us, one of the key goals for Future Coal, when we actually became World Coal Association, transformed to an organization called Future Coal, which was the end of last year, we really looked at this concept about stewardship and becoming better. Now we have used the jargon term